Today I'm going to teach my friend Sasha how to fly an FPV drone in 4 hours. And no matter what happens, he is going to fly this brand new $800 FPV drone by the end of today. What happened? Oh my god, this guy's confident. Oh my god, nearly hit the branch. Oh baby. First of all, huge shout out to Mantis FPV, who's my local FPV store and provided me with this brand new drone. So if you want to learn or need anything FPV related, hit them up. If you don't know what flying FPV is, it is basically flying your drone completely manually so that you can get some unbelievable shots, but historically learning is very difficult. It literally took me 100 hours in the simulator before I did my first ever FPV flight, and I was learning all alone. But what if you had an FPV coach who would help you all along the way? So this is why I am here today, and let's see what Sasha can do in 4 hours. Oh, just been on the simulator for like 4 or 5 hours because I gave him the controller, and well, we're gonna see for the first time if he's any good, then we'll see what we're working with here. Alright. Alright, we have any gaps. We're gonna need to work on the precision. We'll be back in 30 minutes. As you can see, we had a lot of work to do. I quickly went over the drone basics again, where I explained the main controls, yaw, roll, and pitch to Sasha. And then we had to get the reps in. I gave him feedback every time until suddenly something clicked. We've been at it for maybe like 45 minutes. Pretty good. So this is like after like 4 hours of flying, and then maybe I coached him for about like an hour. And we are definitely getting somewhere. There are times where he does seem a little bit out of control, like he hits the gate like very last minute, but overall with this big setting it's fine. So I think if you're at this stage as well as a beginner, these are like really big gates as well. So the next thing you should do is you need to hit smaller gates in the racing track. We're probably going to go to the garage now, or we're going to pick a map with smaller racing gates. Then you'll be able to see if you can actually control the drone or not. It's doing extremely well so far. Maybe you practice more than 5 hours, I don't know. But this is very impressive. Honestly, this was pretty miraculous. I know Sasha had roughly 4 hours of practice beforehand, but I literally gave him the controller 2 days before, and we have full-time jobs, so we don't have that much time on our hands. And he was completing the race fairly well, while I literally took about 10-15 hours to ever complete a single race without crashing. So this was insane. Alright, so now we're in the garage, and this is where you need to learn throttle control. And as Sasha flies, we'll see where he's at with that. I mean, that is pretty solid. Oh, shit. Look, that's like a lapse of throttle control there because he didn't like pitch up and slow down. And it looks like that was just the beginning of our problems, because it looked like Sasha practiced on the barn a lot and he had no throttle control. His actual sense of turning and turning the quad where he wants to go was not very good at all. Yeah, so the reason like you're drifting out all the way, if you can imagine when you're flying, right? Yeah. You're going very fast, and if you want to cut this turn, you need like a counteracting force. Oh, so I need to come against it. Yeah, so you need to come in, roll harder, and push the drone back with some more throttle. Right. Otherwise you're going to just keep drifting out, and you won't actually commit to the turn. It seemed like he was relearning everything again, so I was losing confidence. We only had about 2 hours left. Time for some serious reps. So with only 30 minutes before we had to go, we kind of realized Sasha was not going to be able to fly in the garage. So we basically cut our losses. I wanted to teach him how to do the most important FPV trick, which is the split S. Here's how that went. We have like an hour left, so we probably need to get going and get on the field. So let's see the split S. And now let's fly through the thing. Oh, need big roll. Oh no. We then practiced this move a ton, and after a ton of crashes, Sasha was actually looking pretty good, and hopefully ready for outside. Alrighty, let's hit the field. How are you feeling, mate?
Nervous.
No.
One word, nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about. As long as you go a bit more conservative to start, and then you can get closer and closer as it goes on.
That's true.
So
I'm a very slow.
Yeah. So we're here now. Sasha's earned the privilege of wearing a jersey because you know, it's gonna make him fly very good. How are you feeling, mate?
I don't know, does the wind affect it? How bad is the wind gonna...
Like sometimes you want to turn, it won't turn, so you might have to like roll a little bit more.
Okay, that's interesting. I guess we'll find out.
But there's no one here, there's a huge field behind us. Alright, I hope the audio is okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go the brand new drone. Don't fucking crash it. No GoPro, you'll see the goggle recording, but once Sasha passes the test, I feel like he can fly without crashing a GoPro. That is when we will attach a GoPro on and we can actually see some good quality. Because I just realized we're flying a Vista, there's no onboard recording. So this is going up first. I just realized we haven't talked about arming. Just switch here and you flip it up, it turns it on. Oh my god, this is such a good drone. Oh my god.
Why am I flying?
If you crash, you need to flip this like away to turn it off.
And that's like the emergency stop.
Exactly. Well, yeah, don't do it
But
randomly.
not in the air, yeah, no.
Or it's gonna go straight off the ground. First time putting the goggles on. So put your fingers on the thing.
Yeah. Hold on, I see.
Alright, so this is just like the simulator.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna leave, you know, just pitch forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Let the throttle go.
Yeah.
And
why have I got a bunch of settings on my screen?
oh fuck.
There's no props on the drone, you do know that, right?
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't put the props on. Pause.
Man's trying to teach me to fly without props on the drone.
Alright, take 2. The props are on now. So this should be good. Second you want to land. You need to land. Oh, we didn't really talk about landing.
No, we didn't, sir.
Just fly real slow, and then once it's close to the ground, we can just drop out there. Alright, whenever you're ready, go for it. Oh my god, and he is off. And he is off. Oh my god. Alright, don't fly back into us. Fly away. I don't like how the drone's near us. There you go. Alright.
Kind of scared to turn.
Alright, just like, you know, get a few turns in. So I'll flip it off for you, okay? So fly over the grass. Yep, now just drop the foil. Beautiful. Woo! How was that, mate?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's
Alright.
very different to the simulator.
It was different?
Yeah.
How do you think about the quality of the goggles, like the image you see? Like,
It's not bad, like, because I was playing on the potato sim, like, honestly it's pretty much the same. But it's just, everything feels much more scary, because if you crash, it's like, it's real, you know?
I reckon if you go around us, try and like just go around us basically.
Okay.
Go around that tree, come around, fly a bit close to the ground if you want, and maybe it's time to use the GoPro.
Maybe. But let's just practice a bit more.
Alright, let's try to wants a bit more practice. Alright, let's go.
So Sasha did another baby flight, but I thought it was time to get that GoPro on now. If you're a beginner, you probably shouldn't do this.
How's that?
That was much better.
Much better?
Much better than the first time.
Alright, we're getting the GoPro
A
on.
bit of confidence, yeah.
We are getting the GoPro on.
Get the GoPro on.
Don't break the
Let's
GoPro.
go.
We've got the GoPro on. This is like $1,500 flying the sky. Maybe like $1,200.
Too much.
Let's go, let's see what we can do on the GoPro.
Too much money in the sky.
It is going to be a bit heavier, so keep that in mind. If you fly low and crash, like it's not going to destroy anything, so like don't worry.
Okay.
It's only if you're diving from a fucking huge place. He's all the way back there. Remember, this is getting recorded, so don't do lame stuff all the time. Nah, jokes. No pressure. Oh shit. Ah. It's trying to kill us. What's the voltage at?
22.5.
Alright.
Is that good or bad?
At like 21.8 or some shit, then you can just bring it back. What was that? I hope it's fine, man. What happened?
My finger slipped off the stick and then I tried to get it back and it like did the... It was the roll, it rolled.
Oh, right.
And I tried to pull it back.
Thank God it's there to disarm it. I think it'll be fine. Let's have a look. How is she?
Brand new.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I see no issues.
After that slight mishap, Sasha flew around a bit more and got some more confidence, but if we have a GoPro on the drone, we need to do something cool, so it's time to hit this picnic area gap. Let's hope he makes it through.
This is where you wouldn't pitch that forward and just slowly approach it. And if anything, it gets a bit hairy, but I think you can do it. Can't tell if he's in there. Ooh, chill. Oh,
Man, I made it through the gap and I hit the tree branch.
it's hanging in the tree. I was about to say Bing chillin'. Alright, Sasha's been doing some gardening today. Trim some leaves. He made it through the gap, but we are getting vengeance right now.
Oh shit.
You can still fly if you want.
Hold on.
Honestly, you could probably just, your arm just fly up. There might be some branches and shit, but just, yeah. Oh no, the garage is haunting him.
Oh baby.
Oh my god!
We hit the gap.
Did you nearly hit the top of the thing?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hit anything,
I was clenching my ass. Oh my god.
I didn't hit anything, man. I just went straight through
I was
the gap.
gonna say, if you go too slow, it gets a bit difficult because you can't get
'cause
like
you're just
bobby.
bouncing around. Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
So Sasha hit that gap pretty well, which is really good for 4 hours of flying. But now it's time for the finale, the split S. These are his first attempts on the open field, and the goal is to split S this tree. And if you're a beginner, you need to be careful here because this is like the only time where your drone is truly at risk, diving down at fast speeds. This is where you could break an arm or do some damage. So with some words of encouragement, Sasha gave it a go.
Alright, last pack. I want to see a little split S of this tree, hopefully. We've got the gap down, which is pretty good. Just fly over and then like, just have a look, like pop over.
Yeah, I'm stressed about this one.
Yeah, and then just come down through here and that's basically it, right? Put 2 and 2 together, little dive. Remember, try and like get room over it. But don't go that over it, that you hit the tree at the back. But there's plenty of space there. You'll be fine. Yeah, now just hold that. I think that's basically it, right?
Yeah.
Just maybe a bit more of a look down at the tree, which would be cool. A bit more of a track, and that's money. Let's go!
Crash, man, I was scared.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm telling you, man, this thing is so much more responsive. Like in the sim, that would just hit the ground, but with this one, I popped the throttle and it like immediately saved it.
This is a lighter drone, and the battery is fairly light. I do admit, like it does feel like nothing's happening. Oh my god, this guy's confidence. Oh my god, nearly hit the branch. What the fuck?
Right, it's a little branch, right?
No, it's actually quite big.
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
That would probably take you down.
Alright. I think that's enough for today.
That's that was pretty good though.
Alright, maybe one more. Let me come around.
Go for one more. Try and like go nice and close to the ground.
Nice and close to the ground. Wasn't I already nice and close to the ground?
Oh, I wasn't really looking, but
Oh.
you have a good gauge on it. Oh,
I felt like I was close enough.
Fair enough, fair enough. How much battery at?
22.4.
90, mate. Yo, he's doing split S's like it's nothing now. That was pretty good. That was quite good. It looks very scary in real life, but
It's pretty scary here too.
bro, you're just doing this is light work now, man. Light work, mate. Beautiful, mate. So, in summary, what do you think, mate? What do you think? How did that experience go?
I was nervous and it was pretty scary in the beginning, but once you get a bit of confidence, it's pretty fun. Like, you know, unless you, as you said, crash it into the ground or into a tree, you're not really too bad if you just bounce off the grass or into a little bush. So I'm pretty hooked.
Hey, we had a few hiccups here and there, but I reckon if you just master the garage and make it go wherever you want to go, it'll be, that's basically all he's missing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Are you gonna buy a drone?
I think I am, yeah.
Yo!
I'm gonna invest in a drone.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And just some last minute tips. As you can tell, Sasha could have easily used some more time in the simulator. So if you want to save money and you don't want to crash, you should spend at least 20 hours there. And also, Sasha did exceptionally well. I don't know if it's because I'm a good coach, but I feel like it definitely helped. If you want to see my first flight where I took 100 hours before I actually flew, the link is up there somewhere. And I hope you get the sense that FPV is not that hard, so go get on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.